back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. We're going to take a look at the LTTB today. That tier 7 can do everything. Light tank in WoT Blitz that had, well, medium tank armor, light tank capabilities in terms of speed and camo rating, etc. And wicked traverse numbers, quite a good gun as well. It has been nerfed in an update. Wasn't able to find out which one, but I think it was like 5.8 or 5.7. It was also buffed a little bit because the reload time was decreased because, well, yeah, people were playing the tank and it was a Russian tank and it was nerfed. And it could not bounce as reliably as it could before, but let's face it, that was bonkers. That tank had armor that should not be on a light tank. And there are other tanks in the game that have armor that should not be on a light tank. Yes, VK, I'm looking at you, VK28, because being a light tank that it is, pop goes the turret on a P43, lol, says Royburn. Great shot there. And as I was saying, the VK, I mean, it gets obliterated by KV2s, but yeah, that armor, it is angled and it's thin, but it is angled. And that creates some troll bounces as a top tier tank. The old LTTB however had 90 mils on the front, which was even worse. And boss, what the hell are you doing over there? You were spotted? Oh, let me just poke this ridge. I'm pretty sure there's campers here because this is for this camp. And you still got shot. But back to the LTTB. It is a tank that is less capable of creating troll bounces. It still can do those troll bounces because it is Russian. It is has some slightly angled plates as well, and you can see it's wickedly fast. I actually think that LTTB does stand for Light Tank Turbo Boost. I know it doesn't stand for Light Tank Turbo Boost, but it just fits. It fits the acronym. It just looks good. Light Tank Turbo Boost. Just look at this. It accelerates like a boss. It goes around the map so easily. And Royven here sent this one on the Discord channel. He said, "Is this a masterclass in light tanking? Because I managed to do good damage numbers, and I have no damage taken whatsoever." Spoiler alert. But yeah, it may not be a light tank masterclass because he is not spotting a lot and he didn't really need to spot a lot, but he is using this little turreted cockroach. I mean, I know the E25 has the cockroach in the game, but this one as well. You have those games where you can just keep driving around with an LTTB and people just can't shoot you. It seems to be the equivalent somewhat of the wheeled vehicles on PC that the tank sometimes just doesn't seem to render. And because the gun is an 85mm gun, you have actually a useful HE shell against the likely armored targets that you will be facing in the backs of tier 8 tanks, even against the WZ-120 tank destroyer. The plate at the back, it is flat. It's armor, but it's flat. And an 85mm gun gives you just a bit more of a punch compared to the T-71, the AMX-1375, the SP-1C, just a bit better. And Royben gets an All-X medal over here for just over 3k damage. And yes, granted, he was lucky for the kill shots on the Ballseek and especially on the T-44 in the end. Little bit of spotting assist done as well, and no damage taken whatsoever. So hence, no vehicle repairs, and he made some credits while not running a premium account. And we're going to take a look at some slightly new free gameplay today. These two games I'm going to show you here. These are my own. I actually played them back to back, but I'm going to show you them in reverse. This was the second game I played, and the other one was the first game. And this is, I think, LTTB and even more so tier 7 bottom tier. Spotting run light tank gameplay, which you should do. You have to take care of the map because if you drive across these ridges in an uncontrolled fashion, I'm doing it slightly uncontrolled, then you can go over ridges where you will just bump around and then drop off and break your tracks. It's happened to me before. And you should always reset your camo. And my camo has been reset, but I did not anticipate this lurber to be there. Then I wanted to get a shot in on the KV4 and I back off. And I probably shouldn't have done that because I got shot by the AMX CDC who's at the back. And I'm thinking, right, this is no country for old man. I'm going to run away because that's what I can do in an LTTB. Light tank turbo boost. It has that name for a reason, I mean. We're gonna lose the flank here, as you can see. I wanted to know where that mod 1 was, I wanted to know where this P43 was. I just hold my fire just a little bit, there we go, shot in the back, right in the pooper. And we're gonna go now. Because I've noticed already that the Pantera, the P44 Pantera, is on my left. And I glance towards the left and I look at him and I'm noticing, oh, he's in trouble. He's an auto reloader, I know that, but I have to clear this tank first. And then I want to keep my P44 Pantera alive. So we're going to ram this T54 mod 1. There we go. And then we shoot him up the ass and set him on fire. And he does not care about me because he wants to kill the Pantera. And then I'm going to shoot the 54 mod 1 again. And then can we save Pantera? Yes, we can. And this is what the LTTB does best. We see something strange happening on the western flank. Who are you gonna call? LTTB! I did just stupid. I mean, it was... first, it was the eastern flank, not the western one. But this is what the tank does best. Go to a spot, wreak havoc, make turrets turn, make... I don't know, tank destroyers look at you and then start thinking, ooh, that's a tasty tank. Let's break our cover and shoot him. And then they miss and then you run away. And here I am resetting my camouflage properly. I have taken a look at the lurver. And then I'll go flanking again, because I've noticed my Pantera on the top over there. I know he's got shots straight down the field, and we're gonna scout a bit over here. I'm not spotted towards my left, I'm not spotting anything towards my left, so I know I can go in straight and save, no problem whatsoever. And you can see over there, there's my damage assistance ribbon. I'm racking up the spotting assist. I'm just keeping this tank lit, and then I want to perma track him. But he's got German tracks, and they are strong. Oh well. A little bit more in terms of spotting assist, a little bit of camo resetting now, and let's go in. And I've mentioned yet that if you're driving the LTTB, that you should be wary of the speed and going over ridges, because you might break your tracks. Great stuff. We don't even get to go on the T25/T, but we get 2,274 spotting assist, 1,800 damage dealt. That's not monstrous, by all means. But we get a patrol duty, and thank you, Eura_1234567 from Pascaline in the P44 Pantera. I could have done it without you, buddy. And I know he was a good player. I've met him before on the battlefield, and that's why I wanted to keep spotting for him and keep him alive. It's a combination of the player that I know and that tank, the P44 Pantera, and it's flank clearing basically. The tank works well. It can get you into trouble really quick, but it can get you out of trouble just as quick. And this was the game I played before the last one I've shown you on Dead Rail. As you can see, it's the Dwarf, it's Supremacy, and there's fail tunes on both greens and reds. And I was thinking about what I'm going to do. Am I going to go in all guns blazing YOLO Rumble mode style straight into A-cap and capture it? Or shall I go for a little early spotting run first? Yeah, let's go spotting first. And there we go. Boom! One shot in. I mean, within 10 seconds, I'm into a spotting position. As a top tier tank, you can do stuff like this. And I can get another shot into this VK3001DE. And playing like this, yes, I know you're still there. I'm just gonna pre-aim and miss, shoot the train card, and then wait a little bit. He's gonna pop again, and he's panicking because there are tanks on A, and I'm gonna shoot him again. There we go, 164. And hello, there is another tank. Can I shoot you once more? Yes, we can. 181. ARL is pushing the other flank, as you can see, and this is what I wanted to know. I wanted to know where my teammates were, and I'm spotting the STRV and the T43. The STRV is of less concern to me, the T43 by all means is, but I want to keep shooting tanks first. Yes, T43, there we go, straight through from 191 damage. The VK is running away, and the reason for me not going all guns blazing YOLO Rambo mode style into this T-43, and why I keep shooting this STRV, I want to keep him lit first, and I just want to do damage first. This is a supremacy game, and we're getting overrun on D flank. I could go towards D and help my team over there, but I'm not going to do that, because we are hammering this flank. We're going to win this one. We're going to clear the STRV. There we go. Yes, that's a low tier tank. That's only a tier 5 tank. That's it was an AFK tank, but I wanted to clear them. I wanted to get those victory points. And we've cleared this flank now. We've got 4 tanks over here. And one thing that I've not mentioned yet, this is a Russian tank, so, and that's a Russian KV2, but my Russian bias is just a little bit bigger. That is. What a ridiculous shot. Shouldn't have happened. Right, there's a VK again. Gonna shoot him once, bounce on his tracks, and then he's gonna come towards me and say, oh no, there's an LTTB, let's not go into him. I track him in place, he's gonna get shot again, straight in front of basically the entire green team. Hi Martin Dogger, hello Jackson. And as I am capturing this base, I'm thinking, right, I'll just go. Let my teammates capture C. I'll just go towards his SU-122-44, make him turn around, shoot him once, then into this little bump. Yes, not gonna run around or I'll get shot up the ass, then shoot him again because he is gonna clear our M4, who was feeling very, very brave. I can shoot him again, do not track him, which is unfortunate, to 13 in damage total. Where's the ARL? He's over there. Right, back to AP, just stay on AP, lower plate, no problem whatsoever. And I think we're going to use an APCR on just to finish off. I mean, it's available for credits, so why not use it? Next shot into the side of the ARL-44 for just shy of 3,500 damage dealt, 5 kills. And this is the LTTB as well. Bit of a noob stomper being topped here. 5 kills for me. Monster as well. Thank you, VK2801, for helping me out and getting 2 kills, because yeah, he was instrumental in helping as well. There it is, LTTB, Light Tank Turbo Boost. Use it wisely, but above all, use it in Fire Brigade mode. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you all on the next one. Cheers, happy tanking.